It's something that I'm currently working on. And the thing is that it's a very, very mental thing when you come off of a fast, because all of a sudden this food is available to you. And so I'm almost finding it easier to stay on my fasts. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley. If this is the first time you are seeing one of my videos, I basically am on this weight loss journey. Recently I've lost my 100th pound. I got started on keto. The Keto Saga is my beginning page and what I do on my refeed. So if you're interested in keto, please head on over there. You can see how I got started and learn all about the ketogenic diet and different things about keto. So today I kind of wanted to talk about the dangers of refeeding, and the reason that I want to talk about this is because it's really important, and it's really hard to wrap your mind around what's actually happening on the inside, because when you're fasting and you come off of a fast, all of a sudden your brain's like, hey, I want those, I want that, I want this, you can have that now, blah blah blah, and you start shoveling it in. So the problem is something that I was personally experiencing. I actually put myself into a pre-diabetic range, also with my blood sugar, and also I started getting numbness in my stomach and in my legs. Now, that was after doing a 19-day fast, and when I was refeeding, I was doing keto, but I allowed myself anything that was keto whenever I wanted, and so the quantity was way too high. Now, the good thing is it was keto and I was craving salads. The bad thing is I really, really overloaded my system with tons of electrolytes and a lot of different things going in, and my body having to break everything down and processes this and digestion and oh, too much, you guys. It is so bad for your system to just flood it the way that I did. And so I ended up paying the price, and my blood sugar ended up in the pre-diabetic range. Now, here's the thing. You have two different places for electrolytes in your body. The first place is inside the cells. The second place is outside the cells in the bloodstream, okay? So your bloodstream kind of stays the same with electrolytes. The inside the cell, those electrolytes, those get used while you're fasting, because you kind of need electrolytes to have everything, you know, function and everything, not have muscle cramps or weakness or anything like that. So what happens is the stuff on the inside gets depleted, okay? It gets used. When you start refeeding, everything gets shoved into those cells, kind of like a restocking, okay? Think of that. It comes out of the blood though. And so as it's being shoved into the cell, it's depleting what's in your blood. And so you can end up with things like low phosphate, low magnesium, low sodium, or too high sodium, low potassium. And you can also elevate your blood sugar levels, kind of like what I did. So you'll start experiencing things like numbness, which I found out was low magnesium in my blood. I'm still feeling a little bit numb on my legs especially. It has gone a little bit away, but it's still noticeable. And then also my blood sugar is starting to go down, which is a really good thing with the fasting. So you can get things like headache and muscle weakness. You can get all kinds, kidney failures, respiratory issues. Your digestive system might be thrown out of whack. The bacteria in your system will be thrown out of whack. It's really bad, you guys. It's really, really important that you refeed super slowly and super planned out, because if you don't, then the issues that you're going to cause is going to be way worse than refeeding slowly. You know what I mean? Like, so I wrote a couple of things down just so that you guys can understand that this is super, super important to know. Okay, so if you overflood your system with all this stuff and you start getting deficiencies in your blood, you can get your muscle weakness, respiratory failure, heart failure. There was a guy on YouTube that actually got kidney failure because he decided to go to a buffet right after he did a fast. Nope. Abnormal heart rhythms, fatigue, constipation, paralysis. Yeah. So the low magnesium was kind of what I experienced, which was the numbness. So I'm hoping that as I continue with my electrolytes, it's going to go away fully. You can also have a lot of fluid retention, heart failure, anemia, hyperglycemia, which is kind of what I had. I already mentioned the heart failure, sorry. High blood sugar, weakness, and your gastrointestinal issues. So one of the things that I realized when I was researching was the different risk factors of people who are actually in the hospital and doing refeeds in the hospital, so they're supervised. And it was actually quite interesting because some of the risk factors include 10 to 15% body weight loss over the last 3 to 6 months, which I had completely done. For me, that would be like 48 pounds. I've lost well over 70. So the other one too was little to no nutrient intake for the past 5 to 10 days, which I was on a 19-day water fast. So I actually had 2 of the major risk factors for what they call refeed syndrome. Okay, so that is what happened then. If you followed me for a while, you know that I suffer with 3 separate eating disorders, or that I have suffered with 3 different eating disorders in the past. Binge is one of them, and it's something that I'm currently working on. And the thing is that it's a very mental thing when you come off of a fast, because all of a sudden this food is available to you. And so I'm almost finding it easier to stay on my fasts. The other thing too, here's the other thing too, and another YouTuber said this: you have to make it so it's accessible to you and sustainable to you. So if that means doing a 5-day fast and a 2-day refeed, and then a 5-day fast and a 2-day refeed, do that. If it works out for you that you can do longer, go for it. But just know that the longer that you go, the more you're going to be eyeing that food come the 19 days, 20 days like I was doing. So I'm going to try and do a keto OMAD on the weekends and a 5-day fast, because 5-day fasts right now feel like nothing to me. They're totally fine. I don't have any issues doing a 5-day fast at all. So I'm going to try it that way. I will share my keto OMADs with you. It's all about troubleshooting, guys. It's all about figuring out what's going to work for you. So this is something that I'm going to try. Yeah. Wish me luck. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow for my keto OMAD. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.